night comes again. Last Drop Cafe. It's so good you drank it to the last drop. Still having that nightmare? I'm sure Dad's okay. I'm sure Dad's fine. Cop car. There's those weird doors again. What's this? It's nothing. Daisyville Apartments. Oh, isn't it just? 102. That's not my place. Still not her place. Wait, I thought... Number 102. What? Hey, what? I'm not imagining this, right? That says 102. That's 105. 104. 103. Elevator. I've got to check our mail. The mailbox is empty. Why should you leave the apartment, Heather? Aw. Don't graffiti up Heather's apartment. Oh, what's the reference supposed to be, Kazam? I feel like I should have it, unless it's one of the endings I didn't get. See, there's 102. So there's two 102s. And that's 101. Okay. That must just be texture weirdness. Not even a letter from my dead wife. Finally home. What a day. You should see all these guns I got.
Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad?
Night, Harry Mason.
No! No! No!
Isn't it just white noise? Got so many nightmares about my parents dying. Oh. But first, Revenge.
Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise.
Gross.
He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
I agree, White Noise, but it's important. Actually, I think this calls for a good old-fashioned duking it out. Yeah! You don't disrespect my dad. Katana is the perfect weapon for revenge. Oh, he's got 2D controls on too. Ow. Ow, shit. Quintined and Directino'd by... Oh, I screwed it up. You'll know the meme. Murder William. Yes. The masterpiece we all know. Good fight, good fight.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down.
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will. Is he okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Revenge.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
How are you gonna get there?
None of your business.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by and we'll finish saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
Oh, Douglas. He tries. He tries. Let's take a moment to look around. Oh, Dad. Anything in here? Oh, she's just looking at the body. Okay. Huh. Either that clock's not working or something weird going on. It's a cute picture. Wonder if Harry wrote detective novels. Monster's dead. Heart is breaking. Good night. Morning always comes. It's corny, but it's true. But if your eyes are closed, it always feels like night. It's the hero's line from this movie. Important. Stun gun. No, you'll carry Dad's blood with you the whole time. What's this? Seal Dawn 10? Oh, I thought that said magazine text. It says something else. It's no time for a nap. What about these pictures? Kinda creepy. Who's the guy with the huge butt chin? Oh my goodness. It's a good lampshade. The kitchen looks familiar. I mean, I probably could. I'm always hungry. Sorry, Dad, but I'm hungry. Gotta eat. Not the police or the church. I would Heather call the church. From an old weird British TV show? That's super cool. Oh, was that the post that he'd made like just a day or two ago? Maybe even today? I can't even check the mailbox now.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it. Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
You've been there?
once, on a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital. You got the map, right?
Yeah,
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never seen nothing like this. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Okay. Oh, congrats on your paragraph, Lady Chelsea. That is a very good song. And there was a Portishead poster in Silent Hill 1 in the cafe, I think. So it looks like the developers were fans and they got to license one of their favorite bands. That's super cool. Gotta head for that hospital. Okay. Let's do a save first. Who could have done this? It wasn't Douglas. We were put here on this earth to feel joy. Oh gosh, I just remembered the hospital. It's gonna be a time, y'all. So hey, this might look familiar, and that's because this is the map from Silent Hill 2. Oh gosh, the fog is extra thick now. Wonder if we can go to the park. I know we're supposed to go to the hospital, but I've got to explore a little bit. Where we got the dog key. Awoo! Ah, doggies. I think Heather will just say there's no point going this way, but let's take it as far as we can. We can go pretty far ways. We go bowling? Yeah, here's Texan gas. Everything's just as it was left. Oh, it's because I'm headed towards the hospital right now. Ah, yes, Rosewater Park is blocked off. Was that right, Kazam? Can we go bowling? Angela, what are you doing out here? Oh no! Heather must not like bowling. The town's protecting her. Yeah, now we get turned around. Oh right, I'm supposed to read the book. Not any of these. Dad's notebook. As always, this should be novelized. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of you going away, far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died. And another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into this sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. That was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. What's this on my foot? That's just a little crud. Sorry, I'm still. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead, all from that girl's, and probably Alessa's, conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. Feels like only yesterday, and again, it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh so. Even now I can't forget about that girl. But I love you, and I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask for you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. Harry figures his shooting was probably symbolic more than anything. I don't know. Final boss fights are always a little weird to, like, explain narratively. Maybe not always, but often. Oh, I can't go this way. I just got to meet dog friends. Good friends. God, these pendulums are just, they're not good. They kind of ruin the whole ambiance that's going on here. I feel like all the enemies kind of do. Like, maybe we didn't need to have any enemies in the town right now. Just quiet contemplation, cool custom, and wondering what is awaiting us at the hospital. Cook. Cook wife? No. I'll cook for my wife. Can we go into Heaven's Night? Oh my gosh, we can! First aid kit, beef jerky. No comment. Ah, a tourism pamphlet. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Widmark. Same pamphlet from Silent Hill 2. Kiss! Can we go in the back? No. Ah! But here, woman with long black hair. The return of Lady Maria from 8 p.m. on the 27th. You're full of chicken, Lady Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, I must... Chat's like a few seconds behind, so you'll see Lady Maria in just a moment. No parking. Classic Silent Hill. 2-hour parking. That seems to be the case, White Noise. That seems to bring it all into a nice circle. S. No parking anytime. When's Heather gonna stop me? Oh, well. Your cat wants to be on the stream, Kazom. Permit parking only. Here we go. Brookhaven Hospital. Oh, all those fucking noises. Oh, oh. Oh. I guess so, Heather. Oh, hi. Yeah, this hospital's something else. Gonna beach in the sea. And I think the rest is gibberish text, but gonna beach in the sea. That's important. That's the first time I've seen that, too. Something solid? 1-800-F? You see anything else in here? Edward Valiant. What about this poster? Danger. Electric rail. Electric third rail. What's that doing in here? Oh. Interesting photos. Okay, asthmatic nurses, here we go. Gods. Oh. This isn't even the worst though, just you wait. I remember this room. Food only. Don't store drugs. I wonder if it's okay to store... Heather, you... I guess it is. Health drink. It's not a drug, it's food. We have official confirmation. The doctor said it. It must be true. Medical record or something for this Leonard guy. Could it be the same Leonard? Room S12, presenting mild autovisual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas. Suspect mild schizophrenia. Will continue observation. Basically calm and cooperative with a strong sense of justice. However, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. The other is for Stanley Coleman, room SO7. Usually passive and cowardly, also egotistical. Sometimes shows and acts on obsessive attachments to particular women. This has caused violent incidents. Use caution. Are their mouths torn off? I didn't see. I'll have a closer look. What you looking at, Heather? Oh, just those notes. Fucking incel Stanley, he's the worst. Here we go. Nice, but whatever. I don't know what kind of plant this is. Here it begins. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. But now I know. I know you're the one I've been waiting for. And haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll. I made to commemorate our meeting, the start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can already see your smiling face, Stanley Coleman. You fucking creep. Wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Oh, the theming is so good, but it's so bad. The problem is they got it perfect. They got it absolutely perfect. Oh, dang. These nurses are tough customers. Sleepy time now. Is there any chance we can see their faces? No. I guess I might as well stick with gun. Duh! I need a second. It is one of the contributors, yes. There's a choice that comes later that's more important, but yeah, fighting does, it's part of it for sure. Ooh! Thrust! Use your lunge attack. We can see their mouths are bloody. Bloody? I don't know if they're sewn up. And they got a little bit of cleavage. Also, there's nothing in this room. Oh, what? I didn't know that, Chelsea. Or if I did, I forgot. Thank you. That room's just there to test your combat abilities. Oh gosh, more Stanley. It does. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget about all that. But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with the lunatics. How about if I stick this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can just peel it off, can't you? With that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using. If a thing has no meaning, there's no reason for it to exist at all, just as you exist for me. Why haven't you taken my doll with you? A gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman. Glued a bunch of stuff to the wall, including a key. Oh, it is the worst nice guy logic. Oh, can I use the elevator? No. Did I miss something? Ah, shit. Oh, enough with the panting. Okay, I can use this elevator. You can block phone numbers, so that's one thing. Oh, here we go. Ready for more? Yep, here we go. Read the note. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously, and so you're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue, the path to paradise. The door's locked. Open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor. I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here, too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame I'm not there? Aren't you irritated? I long for you, but you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman. Ugh. I'm sorry if anyone watches this whose name's Stanley Coleman. I'm sure you're cool, it's just a very unfortunate coincidence. No interest in fashion right now. Nail polish remover. Oh, there's also perfume. So perfume is interesting. That's just a poster of some dudes being guys. The perfume makes you more noticeable to monsters, and I think there's a use for it, but general purpose, you don't need it. I think... Oh look, it's gone. I think you're right, White Noise. I had to look this up. On hard mode, when I did my Let's Play, I absolutely couldn't figure it out and I had to look it up. And it might be because it wasn't properly implemented. The first is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth half the first. Okay. Third is smaller than the fourth. Fourth is half the first. Yeah, hard riddle mode kind of isn't worth it in this game. Or of the numbers are not repeated. Three are not in the top row. So only 1 is in the top row. Two are not in the right row. So that means 2 are in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key. Okay, so we've got 1 number up here. And that's... Huh. So that means if 3 is 2 times the second number... Hold on. Means the second number is one of these. Let me think. So what if 3? That would be one of the top row and 1 of the right row. So let's try with 3. Number 3 is 3. 2 is 6. 4 is half of 1, and 1 is greater than 2. So that would mean that 4 is 4, and that 1 is 8. 8, 6, 3, 4. That is a very good maths puzzle. I actually really enjoy that one. It's fun logic. And also I'm proud of myself for solving it. Yay! Nice. Oh, who's this? The start time is my key. Gross. It's... I kind of have an affinity for math logic puzzles. Like, I used to do a lot of Sudoku. And also, it's just one of my things, I guess. Background unknown, name and age unknown, no admitted patient. Found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to a severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this was the cause of neck wound. Possible suicide, but wound angle suspicions. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Has received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police. However, for future necessity, leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room M4. I think that's the only note I get to read. The start time is my key. What does that even mean? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Nurse has got a gun. Nurse has got a gun. That is not much fun. Whew. Ah. Ring-a-ding-ding. So 6:47. I think the gun, they might have been holding it gangsta style. The attaché case is locked. It's not 6, it's 18. Did I misread this? Oh, yeah, I did. It's 5. It's 5. Instant camera. So, I have this problem with analog clocks sometimes. Oh. There was a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy bag are his. But don't misunderstand. I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something on my own? On my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart. I love you, Heather. No, something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley Grossman. Another Another one of these rooms. Okay. First off, now is as good a time as any to put on the bulletproof vest. And I don't think there's anything for me in that room. Oh, she's totally holding that gun sideways. Indeed. Nobody likes Stanley. Not even Stanley likes Stanley. Oof. Also got my bulletproof vest on to protect me from pipes. You just gotta do that music, don't you? Make it all real spooky-like. Oh no, that's the trick room. Why did I keep those Shakespeare anthologies? Oh, I'm sure you can do it, Heather. Heck yeah. You can see the bulletproof vest really does slow you down. Maybe, just for the moment, if we run into another gun nurse, that thing's going back on in a second. Going to the downstairs, can't get in there. Hi, wheelchair. Ooh, oh, that spinning down noise. Instant vest, just add water. Heckin'. Dang. It's a little creepy, you gotta admit. That's a mite bit spooky. Nothing important. Let's say Slort. Just junk. Oh, but what if we looked around the corner with a camera? $7385. Oh, hey, don't forget this. Need some bullets for that submachine gun. Swiss cheese, that makes me think of a Reuben sandwich. See if we can go up to the roof. Oh no, it's another Stanley note. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? I'll make you fly, Stanley. Let me show you my appreciation by teaching you how to fly.